Well, hello there. Welcome to the last Brain Cell podcast. We're back finally after 2 years. That's right. We're not going away again. You're gonna hold me. You're gonna hold that against me. But yeah, we're back. Make the most of it.
Yeah.
Here we've got our friends, a lovely group of people. Well, 2 other people.
Us too.
Yeah, 3 of us
Yo.
in total. We've got our Sammy Whammy.
Cringe.
And we've got Shawaddy Roddy.
Hi.
That took you so long.
The awkward
Because I'm
silence.
that disappointed in you.
With PTSD to our old episode.
No, we're not bringing the awkward silence back.
No, it's because I'm that disappointed in you, mate.
Guys, to explain the awkward silences, that was actually a 4th person that didn't have their mic on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
wasn't us
yeah.
just being awkward. It's
No.
fine. It's fine. So, what are we going to talk about? That's a good question that you probably didn't ask. We're going to be talking about... Well, Sam, what have you been watching recently?
Well, I've been watching iCarly recently, the reboot, because you guys were talking about season 3 and like the big stuff happening,
Oh, yeah.
and I decided on a whim to randomly start off where I left like 2 years ago. So I watched episode 4, and I thought it was okay. It kind of just, it wasn't, episode 2, and it thankfully wasn't episode 3 levels of bad. It was alright, and then I started watching the rest of the season just in one day. I literally finished season 1 yesterday.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed my time. It wasn't the best thing I'd seen. I certainly had more enjoyment than I do watching the original show now. Like, if we're talking like back when I was younger, if the reboot came out when I was younger, I'd still probably enjoy both equally, but I do enjoy this new series more, even though it does have more, like, I guess, bad points.
Yeah.
But no, I really enjoyed the majority of the episodes, and I think, episode 2 is probably not my favorite episode of the season anymore. It might be, if I have a quick look at the episodes again, it might be the dinner party episode, or the cursed video, or I Love Gwen. Like, those are very much standout episodes for me, especially I Need Space.
Dinner Party's a good one.
Yeah. I also do love well, you can't really call it a finale because it's not. The last episode of season 1 I thought was very good as well.
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't feel like a finale at all. I mean, it's not a finale, even though it is the final episode of that season.
Yeah.
It's, if I look at it as a finale, it's definitely underwhelming. And they definitely could have done something more with it than just, spoilers, have it just end with, like, us being told what happened to, like, with some certain events.
Yeah,
But
it ended in such a weird way, and the last scene was really weird.
I don't mind it, but it's just like, it just feels like the season was supposed to be a little bit longer, and this was just like another episode before, the actual finale.
Yeah.
But it was still a good episode nonetheless.
It was.
And Harper and Millicent are becoming literally my favorite characters of the show. They've even surpassed Gibby for me, which I didn't think was possible.
Really?
Yeah, genuinely,
Gibby?
I think they've surpassed Gibby. But I need more seasons and more hilarious moments and just standout moments for them to actually solidify that. Because if they don't, get better, than they already are, then Gibby will just automatically go back to my favorite character of the entire show. But
Yeah.
I do like this new season more. Well, not this new version of iCarly. I disagree with it being called the adult show because it's not really. Season 2 more so. Like, I have started season 2, I'm a couple episodes into it. That season 2 is definitely more of like a Friends or Big Bang Theory kind of sitcom. Whereas season 1 just feels like, oh, we said bitch, yeah. We said oh swear, yeah. It's still a PG, but we said a bad word. Than that actually being like an adult show. Um, but yeah, season 1 I enjoyed. It's decent. It's decent. It's not amazing, but it's decent.
No.
I enjoyed my time mostly. Season
Yeah.
2, I hate season 2 so much already.
How many episodes have you watched?
I'm halfway through episode 3. It's just like the annoying moments in season 1 were written well. They were written comically. Just the awkward and like random and stupid moments in season 1 were written better than they are in season 2. Season 2, they just go a bit too over the top for me.
Okay, yeah, I can agree with that a little bit.
Like, just the episode 1, the whole funeral party thing. It's just, it doesn't work. It doesn't work, especially when you have, Spencer is a dumb guy, but a funeral party, and especially when you have Millicent there, which is literally the most intelligent character in the show, would have noticed that it's like a funeral, like immediately, but doesn't. It's just too. It reaches too far for me.
Yeah.
And yeah, like it wasn't a terrible episode. There were funny moments, but it just reaches too far. I do like the commentary of the episode.
Hmm.
And episode 2, hot take. I hated it. For me, it's worse than like the third episode in season 1.
No,
I
that
did
is-
not enjoy my time.
No, that is a hot take.
It is a hot take, I know it, because it's one of the higher rated episodes of
Yeah.
that season. But I just hated everything about it. Lubert all the characters. It's just nothing about it I enjoyed apart from that one moment where Lubert does snog Freddy's mum.
Mrs.
I did
Benson.
find that.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that bit
I found
Wait, that happened in that episode?
as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
I found that one moment to be the most enjoyable out of the just abyss of just garbage of the rest of the episode.
Yeah. No.
Mm.
No, it's
And-
weird because it's kind of weird and out of nowhere, but also funny because Freddy is just traumatized.
Yeah.
I love the traumatization.
His reaction is perfect.
It is. It's that one bit is so well done, and but it does. It's not enough for me to like the rest of the episode, unfortunately.
That's a shame.
Yeah, no.
And episode 3, it starts off so good up until Carly throws the drink at the guy. At that point it lost it for me.
Episode 3 I've never really been keen on.
It's just like it's that same thing with episode 1 where there are moments of enjoyment and I kind of like the premise, but then you just reach too far where it's too dumb, where I'm just like, nah, you lost me.
Yeah. It felt
Yeah,
really
yeah,
daft.
yeah.
It felt really daft watching it the first time. Watching it the second time it felt worse. Somehow.
No, I will continue because I want to get to season 3, which I've heard to be the best season from you guys, and just seeing
Yeah.
the ratings on IMDb, and
Oh yeah.
I have a feeling like I know what happens in the finale of season 3 because it's kind for me it's kind of obvious.
Oh, trust me. Trust me, you don't. Trust me, you don't. Whatever you're thinking is probably wrong.
Like
What do you think it is?
what I think it is I think Freddie and Carly have probably got engaged or something, or they're married. I don't know, but it's definitely something big to where it's about the characters. I just, and especially with the poster, like with them like holding hands and looking at each other, they're definitely together in the third season. So
Okay.
it's just, I feel like the finale is just going to be them getting married or something.
Well, watch it, because... Yeah, just watch it. I'm not going to say anything, but there's lots
Yeah,
of
me neither.
amazing...
For once, I'm actually not gonna spoil an entire season again.
Yeah, yeah, not after last time.
No.
But
Yeah,
like,
God, you were pissed.
there are lots of amazing character moments in season 3.
Yeah.
I think you'll love it. You'll fall in love with it.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. By the way, what I liked about season 2 as well, how they brought the grandfather back.
Bro,
Oh,
you just spoiled season 2, man. You just spoiled.
it's so funny because Rodney was just saying about how he wasn't going to spoil anything again.
I said
Okay,
I was
my
halfway
defense,
through
I thought you
episode
meant you
3.
finished season 2, man.
No, I said I
He
was
said he was on
halfway
the
through
third
episode 3.
episode.
Bro,
He's
I
still
said
watching the third
I said I
episode.
finished season 1.
Oh.
Bro,
Anyway,
it's not a big
but
spoiler. I don't care.
you understand, the actor of Mr. Mosby from Zack and Cody, I think he directed an episode in this season.
Yeah, he
I've
directs
never
a few
seen Zack and
episodes.
Cody.
Oh, okay. Well, he directs a few episodes.
Okay.
Yeah, and Nathan Kress does as well.
Yeah, him too. He's
No
directed
idea, no idea who that is.
Nathan Kress is Freddy. That's Freddy.
I don't know his name. I don't know his name. I don't know any of the actors' real names.
Oh, okay.
I don't keep up with like shows like this
Oh,
or
well,
Nickelodeon. I've never kept up with that.
thing is, it's not. It's not entirely surprising Nathan Kress directed a few episodes, mainly because he's actually directed a few Nickelodeon show episodes before.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Henry Danger.
Yeah, he did a few Henry Danger. I know he did Sam. Did he do Sam and Cat? I can't remember.
I've seen a bit of
So?
Henry Danger.
Yeah.
No, I think he definitely might have directed the crossover episode where he came in as Freddy again.
Isn't that Game Shakers? Or are you talking about Sam and
No.
Cat? Oh.
No. He also I mean he came in as Freddy.
Oh, it's Freddy. Yeah.
That's
As
one where he
Freddy,
came in as Freddy.
I know there's a Game Shakers episode where he was playing himself.
Yeah.
I got a hot take with Sam and Cat.
Okay.
What's up?
And Reese, I'm sorry,
Oh no.
but I rewatched Blue Dog Soda.
Don't say it. Don't say the whole show is better than.
No.
Okay.
I rewatched Blue Dog Soda,
Okay.
and it's kind of just okay.
Oh no, I agree. That's what I think of the whole show. I don't
Yeah.
think much of it.
Like I remember it being such a good episode, and I rewatched it a little while back. This was like a couple months ago as well, and I was like, why did I think this was so good?
Because we were children. Our humor's different now.
No, but the last
Isn't
time I
it
watched was
weird, by the way?
2021.
Guys, isn't it weird how Boomer from Sam and Cat is the villain henchman of a Henry Danger character?
Boomer. Wait, did you say Boomer?
Yeah, Boomer.
Okay, Boomer.
I think you mean Goomer.
Goomer, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, he was actually an assistant of Frankie Grande's character, which is quite.
Yeah,
funny.
and apparently, well, they haven't really confirmed it. Frankie Grande's character is also the brother of Cat.
Yeah, it's sort of alluded to in his first episode in Henry Danger, where
Wait, Cat has a brother?
yeah,
No, she mentions it several times in Victorious.
yeah, and that her
brother's in jail.
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
her,
yes,
her
I
very
remember
weird
now.
brother.
Yes,
it's sort
yes.
of it's sort of I guess kind of hinted that it's Frank Heaney from Henry Danger.
Yeah, because then he mentioned something about his sister in the Henry Danger episode.
Yeah, and it's funny because Ariana Grande and Frankie Grande, obviously, brother and sister, I think.
I
So-
swear her brother, now that I'm remembering, I swear her brother shows up in an episode.
No.
No,
Actually,
sure?
you know what? Hold on, let me Google it.
no,
Because-
we never see Cat's brother in any of these shows.
I swear, I had a random memory of we do.
No, we didn't.
Oh,
It's like
No,
it's a similar thing with Socko in iCarly. We never see Socko.
hmm.
I definitely think he's gonna be revealed a little if they do another season or something.
They should.
I'll wait for the Victorious reboot.
Oh god, if they do that, it's just gonna be like.
Oh
Zombie.
yeah, no. Sorry, Reese, what you said about the Frank Keeney's character? Yeah, Goomer's the one who makes the reference.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. Well, actually,
I'm trying to keep up with all of these Nickelodeon shows where I literally I know nothing about
It
any of them
is
anymore.
so deep. It's so deep. It continues to nick shows that exist now, and it's so weird.
Realizing that there's so much lore to these shows.
There is, and it's still
you know,
going
funny, I
on.
only know bits of it because of game theory, if I'm honest.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Like, it's still going on. Like, I think there are new
Bruh.
shows being made, and the whole universe is connected because of all of the crossovers.
Yeah, wait, iCarly takes place in the Henry Danger universe, even the grown-up show.
Yeah,
D-
yeah.
You know what I really want? Unironically really want
Hmm.
a third Camp Rock film.
A third Camp Rock theme, you sure?
Yes. I need that in my life. I need new memeable content.
I mean, yeah, as long as they make it funnier. They wear wigs, as in for their old hairstyles, the Jonas Brothers. Please.
That will look awful.
No.
That will look awful.
No.
I mean,
But I swear one of you guys mentioned that they have iPhones in some of the newer shows instead of pair phones or whatever.
Yeah.
No, it's mostly in the reboot, but they just slap like the Bearphone sticker on it. So any of the modern phones they legit use iPhones.
Yeah. It's so weird because Henry Danger, I think, had pair phones, but they're transparent.
Well, no, I don't think they ever
Hi-Fi.
prefer to be Bearphones.
No, they are. They are branded as pair phones.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Reese would know this, Rodney.
I would know this because I grew up.
He legit has a Bearphone.
I grew up watching
Yeah.
these shows religiously. I would know.
Yeah, and
Hey,
and,
I
and,
watched
the viewers.
iCarly in English before they for some reason put the Dutch dub on, which was weird.
Oh yeah, to the listeners, Reese has an actual pair phone.
Well, not an actual one. It's not a prop or anything. It's a replica. Like I got from Etsy a few years ago. I got.
Don't you have
Still, you have a Bearphone, man.
Don't you have like a pair pad or whatever as well?
I had one, but I haven't seen a lot of my old stuff in years, so
Attic.
I don't think it was actually put in the attic.
It's probably in your room somewhere.
It probably. I'll have to have a look around.
Like,
Don't you have to have like a lot of sonic screwdrivers in the attic?
Yeah, and that's something we'll get onto later, ish.
yeah.
For the
We could talk about it now. I kind of want to talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah, because let's get to the big, juicy part of the
Let's get to
episode.
the meat of the meat of I don't know where I'm going with this.
I don't know either.
Help me out here.
With the juicy bit of the episode.
Sure, we'll go for that.
Okay, so.
But I keep all of that in, by the way.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't plan on removing that. That was beautiful. So here's a clue as to what we're talking about now.
Is that even going to be picked up on the mic properly?
I heard it.
The audio went up on OBS, so I hope so.
That's going to be hilarious if it doesn't end up in...
Let's stop dawdling. Let's stop this tomfoolery. Basically, Reese has bought the new 14/15th Doctor Sonic.
15 with like a question mark. We don't know for sure.
We don't know for sure if the 15th Doctor will use it. But
No, honestly, it would be a shame if they only used it for the specials, because
it makes sense,
wouldn't be a
though.
shame.
It makes
wouldn't be
sense
a
because
shame.
it's an amalgamation of a load of the Sonic screwdrivers, and that strikes me more of an anniversary thing, than a series thing.
Here's the thing with the new Sonic. I really don't like it. It's too goofy. It's not goofy.
Hold on. Too goofy. It's Doctor Who.
Yeah, I don't.
We have small changes with plunges.
It's yeah, but this is good Goofy. This is Doctor Who.
It looks so awkward to handle. Like why, Brett?
I should know.
It's so big.
Is it like the very human toilet? It looks like the very human toilet.
Its design is very human.
Its design is very human, but no, it just looks too goofy for me. It just looks awkward. It just looks like a reversed umbrella.
Right.
It's just I don't know. Like I like the wheels at the bottom, on like the pommel where you like move it to change the like color or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like that, but it just I don't know. It just looks awkward.
Is it
I
the
mean,
claws?
it's probably got. I think he either cobbled it together very quickly, or the TARDIS made it for him really quickly by using all the schematics.
Yeah.
Please, for I hope, like it'd be funny if they do this. Like only for this special, it has a wood setting, and that setting breaks at the end of this third special.
Oh,
What? It'd be funny.
that'd be beautiful. Oh, so now you work on wood.
Yeah, but I like. No, I kind of like the Sonic, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I can agree with your point where it looks awkward to hold, but the overall aesthetic I like, with like the emitter, the claws being like extended version of Smith's Sonic.
Yeah.
And also, the trailer really sold it for me, which they made for it, to be honest.
Oh, they shot that so well.
They
That
did
it's a Sonic
shot quite
screwdriver.
well.
No, it got a better reveal than Shooting Outward did for his announcement.
Mm,
I find that really weird.
Yeah, that's
yeah, that is annoying because I
Yeah, but-
really would have liked the better one for shooting.
yeah. Well, according to what like David said and Shooty said himself about his doctor, it's gonna be amazing because David, for what he legit revealed originally, was that Shooty is energetic, so he was there when he shot his scene or
Yeah.
scenes.
Yeah.
I love that.
Quickly, but going back to the Sonic, the price for it, 30 quid. No.
No, I mean, Sam, it's on this because the data chrome layering, and I think it's more because of the sound chip, because it has the 11 Doctor Sonic sounds and 13 fully installed in them.
Yeah.
So-
No, it's just like it's 30 quid for like a rod that can do sounds and glows. Like,
I mean,
like
yeah,
it's
but-
just 20 quid. Yeah, that seems more reasonable. But it's just like 30 quid it's just a bit much. It's just a bit much. Especially when 13s was like what? 10, 15 quid?
Was there?
Yeah.
I don't
Was
it's
it?
now much it's now 40 quid because it's not selling really that much anymore. But like it's unless the retail was 20 and it went down over time, but it was quite cheap like a year ago.
Oh, dude, Roboto Props made the console apparently for Toyota.
Really?
Now I know this is random, but I'm looking at the price because they made a lot of the Sonic props. I'm trying to see what the replica will cost.
Oh, the replica will cost like 100 or 200 quid.
No, it costs way more than that.
Oh,
300 something, right?
It's in its thousands, I think.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nah. It's not the worst looking Sonic. It's better than 13s.
Any
It is way
Sonic better than 13s.
Yeah, it's not much of a competition. Let's be.
Yeah, because like, at least with this one, I can see it makes sense if he quickly cobbled it together with stuff he had lying around the TARDIS. Like, Team Sonic was just dumb. Oh, melting a bit of spoon and suddenly making sure all the settings work.
To be fair, that scene was cool. I did like seeing a scene of the Doctor making a Sonic.
Yeah. It was
No,
a
no,
good
I didn't.
concept.
Yeah, it's a good concept. It's just, I don't know, it's executed weirdly because she had barely any materials. Like, how did she get the Sonics?
We don't ask those questions, Rodney.
No, I don't care.
We're
That's
not
what's
gonna write the
frustrating.
Chibnall doesn't even ask those questions.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, that's fair. It's Chibnall
thing.
anyway.
He's not relevant anymore.
Yeah, thank God, we're saved.
Well,
Oh.
we don't know
Wow.
that yet.
Wow. The special.
Oh, come on, listen, anything... Yeah, fair, but come on, anything can be better than Chibnall at this point.
Well,
You can definitely get worse, but I don't
Yeah.
think it will. I think it'll. I could definitely see it being really good.
I can
I
see
could
it.
definitely see it being really good.
I can see it being good.
Like, I know one thing's guaranteed: it's going to be overrated or underrated.
Mm,
Like, you'll get the 13 stands saying it's terrible and all this, and then you've got the people who are ultra haters just rating the episode higher because it's not Chibnall.
mm.
And I think it'll take a while for it to, like, even out.
Yeah, I really want this to be the era that doesn't divide people more.
I just hope it's an era where it goes back to good Doctor Who, even if it's like Moffat level good.
I'd take that.
Well,
Yeah.
well, which era of Moffat though?
If we're talking like Series 5, Series 8, like latter half of Series 9 and possibly Series 10,
Mm.
I'll take that. I'll
Yeah.
take that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah.
Series 5, really good. Series 8, really good. Series 9 and 10, yeah. We don't talk about 6 or 7, because 7 doesn't have many good episodes, nor does 6.
Mm.
But no, if we're talking RTD era, like for era 1, if it's like... Well, all of us have like a different worst or like favorite out
Yeah.
of RTD. Like, I guess... Reese, I know you don't like Series 2 as much. If it's like better than Series 2, that'll be good for you.
That would be enough.
For me, Series 1 is the worst one out of all of those. It's not bad at all. It's far from bad.
It's just you think it's the weakest.
Yeah, I'll take a Series 1
Yeah.
over a Moffat any day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I am excited, especially like with the new Sonic coming out. While I don't like it, I am. It has got me excited for Doctor Who again.
Oh yeah.
And like seeing those trailers and seeing more images, especially of Shooty and his costumes,
Yeah.
I'm generally think Doctor Who could be back. It could be
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. I don't know if it will ever be back to its peak, but I think it will
No.
definitely be much better.
We never know. We never know what happens in Series 14, Series 15.
Yeah, I definitely think it might take a bit, even
It will.
if the series will be good to go to its peak.
Yeah.
Take a while.
What I like so far mostly about Shooty's Doctor is how he seems to have a different outfit pretty much any episode, and even hairstyles to accumulate like the periods they're in.
All I want from Shooter's Doctor is for him to be a very what's the word? Has a very specific archetype to him, like or characteristic. There we go. Like a very prominent characteristic, whether that's like very stoic or very like stern. We have like these other doctors, like 9, for example. He's very northern. He's very what's the word?
Bold.
Kind of no bullshit kind of guy. And then you get Ken, who's like a very fun but also very serious type of person.
Yeah.
He actually quoted something about for the Rolling Stones. I already talked about that with Reese. If I'm trying to look up the freaking quote at this point. Continue.
Yeah. Just continue.
And then you have 11, who is like the quirkiest doctor.
So quirky.
Who's very old but also very young.
He does both so well, Matt Smith.
Yeah. And then you have like 12, who is the best doctor. He is just everything the Doctor should be, and while his arc is a little bit, here and there, it's a little bit oof.
Bumpy.
It's not written the best by Moffat, but he grows so much, and just he is just the best, especially the most best. He's the best acted Doctor.
I agree.
Like, Peter Capaldi is generally the best Doctor.
I know it's a hot take, but I think I don't know how to explain this. I can't really say he's the Tom Baker of this era, because that's David Tennant, really, but I like to think of him as such, really.
Yeah. He is everything the Doctor... He just is the Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no way like around that.
He must be like the biggest fan of the show and the luckiest fan.
Yeah,
Because
and then
yeah,
yeah,
I just love
but
it.
and then you have 13. Like,
Oh yeah, 13 is the thing.
Jo does an okay job. She
Uh,
like there are moments where I really do like her doctor. She's just like so weird and random. She gives me like memories of like 11, but then
Yeah.
she's just like I don't mind her not being the most confident doctor. I just think there should be moments where she should actually be confident and like not have that social awkwardness. Because the
Yeah.
social awkwardness is not used in a fun or intriguing way. It's used in a very, very offensive way.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one. No, I'm not going to talk about that scene because
Yeah,
it's going to
we
get me
don't
in
talk about
no
that scene. That's the way you don't do that.
Yeah. But okay, guys, this time I did find the quote, by the way,
Okay.
from my
Okay.
study. Okay, so what he said about his doctor is he's emotionally vulnerable and he hides it with humor and he's lonely and he's energetic.
Okay. So he's a
Yeah.
combination of.
Yeah, but he said the cameraman had to keep up with him, so
Oh,
So
damn.
he's 11, 12, and 13 combined, basically.
but he didn't say did say he can't say much more about his doctor, so that might just be some of the basics because all of the doctors, well, they have their own personality. There are traits from previous selves which do stick with the next incarnation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
oh yeah, and apparently there's a doctor or group chat with some of the previous doctors.
That's cool.
Yeah, she just said David Tennant created it with through in some of the previous doctors. So I definitely think Smith, Tennant, Gatwa, and like Capaldi or something.
What I if we do continue on with the Timeless Child arc, which I hope we don't, I hope we just eradicate that.
I think.
You know, like Chibnall eradicated any mention of previous characters, apart from one random moment in Revelation of the Daleks.
Yeah.
Rose. If RTD does keep it, I hope he brings back the Fugitive Doctor.
Yeah.
Because Fugitive Doctor is such an interesting character, and I want to know more about what's going on between her and that other person we saw in her episode.
Arfinist?
I can't remember the characters. I try to forget Series 12.
Oh yeah.
But just
That would be a fun thing though.
yeah.
To continue on, but I definitely think it's gonna be limited because I think I saw somewhere where David said he had to explain the Timeless Child to like Catherine Tate, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be handled as much. Because I think even the Chibnall said, "Oh yeah, no, they're just gonna ignore it a lot."
Okay. But yeah, that's good. But if they do mention it, like the problem with Chibnall is he has it, but he doesn't really do anything with it.
Yeah,
That's
but no payoff for it either, though. That's what annoys me the most. There wasn't any payoff for that entire arc.
Yeah, that
They
really
just like,
annoyed me.
oh no, it's just being true to yourself. Your past doesn't defy you.
What's more is the arc. It was such a division point for the fan base, and then it led to nothing.
Like
Yeah,
I
I pretty much stopped watching Doctor Who intensively as I did because of it. Like
Yeah.
before that, I thought like, okay, you know what, Flux seems interesting. I'm gonna watch it. No resolution to anything. I got annoyed.
yeah.
Well, at least Power of the Doctor. Wait,
Power of
Oh,
the Doctor.
Don't mention. I don't want to mention Power of the Doctor.
Okay, can I just say a little thing about it?
Okay.
It was very fun watching it when it aired, but the
Yeah.
story was a mess.
oh no, definitely.
I was having a time watching it. Yeah, I was having a time. But like,
I just like the ending of 13 regenerating into David Tennant.
oh, everyone likes that scene, apart from some people.
Yeah.
No, but Thing is, people were complaining about the clothes thing, and Russ said like, "Oh yeah, well, it wouldn't make sense because it would look too tiny on David. Because there's like almost a foot difference between him and Jody. We're
Ugh.
like, so what? That doesn't make any
You're
sense. Just
watching a show about someone changing entire body and appearance, and you're complaining
They're worried
about
about the clothes.
it.
yeah,
You're
no,
worried
but thing
about
is, people
clothes.
were so much complaining about it. Like, oh, this has never happened before. Yes, it did. The very first
Yeah,
regeneration.
because Patrick Troughton had entirely different clothes in his first appearance.
Yeah, like that never got explained as it should be. This is something like, oh, it just happened. Doesn't matter how.
Yeah,
It's dumb.
the thing is, there probably is a reason as to why this happened.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
There is a reason, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, going back
Yeah.
to Time as Child quickly, is like if you're gonna have that, use it. And like I like the idea of it. I really like the idea, but the problem is it's more of a fan fiction idea than a actual original like thing that you're gonna show on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd much rather see a fan do that. That would be more interesting seeing a fan do that story than an actual showrunner.
And the funny thing is, I've legit, because I was skimming through the internet, makes me sound old, and I legit found a story which handled that stuff way, way
Yeah.
better.
You like as a fan, you can do whatever you want. Like with that, like breaking the law is completely fine because it's not main. It's not canon. And the problem is with Time as Child, it just feels like it doesn't need to be canon at all because you don't use it in any way. You
Yeah.
don't have if you have it and as soon as you have that you disregard it completely. What's the point in that? There is no point to have this entire arc. It just, again, like I've said multiple times, Chibnall should have just had his own sci-fi show that was similar to Doctor Who,
Who Doctor?
that had his own thing. Like, um, Seth MacFarlane did the Orville. He wanted to do his own Star Trek thing, and he did that. But it is different than actual Star Trek because it's not Star Trek. He did his own thing with it.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why he did it better than actual Star Trek, because you have Star Trek Discovery, which tried to do something different, and it kind of failed. Miserably. Horribly, in fact.
Yeah.
It was quite funny.
Like, and just, like, the ideas in Series 11, I would love if they weren't in Doctor Who. Like, the frog. The frog.
Oh god.
Oh no.
We're going down this hole.
My computer shut down for a second.
Oh.
But the frog. I would love that idea. If it was a different show. If it was a different show.
Watching it when it transmitted, I was so confused.
Yeah.
I had never been so confused in a Doctor Who scene before.
I think after that episode, I broke my 13th Dr. Sonic.
Oh no, you broke that on camera.
Yeah, I remember you doing that.
I saw you do that.
The thing is, I bought that Sonic at Comic Con, and I could have bought a 12 Dr. Sonic, but I didn't do it, and I regret it so much now.
Because they are very hard to come by, and when
They
you
are
do
very
find them, they are like very expensive, which is why I haven't bought one yet, and I need one.
Yeah.
12 Dr. Sonic. It's my favorite Dr. Sonic.
Same.
Yeah.
Best Doctor, best Sonic.
Now I'm just gonna see that's damn.
Flux. Flux is an interesting one.
It was it was there.
It's there. Episode 1 is enjoyable. Episode 2, War of the Sontarans, I don't understand why people like it. It's the worst written episode.
It is incredibly overrated.
Sontarans are so Sontaran that they just feel like a gimmick than an actual, like, character or race of aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, the resolution of that episode? What?
I didn't understand it. I saw so many people praising it, and I thought I was the only one not getting it.
Yeah, can I imagine what was the resolution again?
Oh, well...
can't remember.
Wasn't like something was right. Some Taurans were literally going to leave, and like the soldier dude blew them up.
Yeah, like the the Sontarans like could have actually wiped them out.
Yeah.
Could have wiped them out easily, but the Doctor just says this one thing like, I can't remember what she says, but it's just so like, what? Like, what are you smoking to write this and think this is okay? And then like the soldier dude, what everyone knew he was gonna do, blows them up. And it's like, there are so many ways of writing that episode that could be so much more interesting. Keeping it the exact same, like those events, those core events, you could have written that so much better. So much better, so much more interesting. But no, we just have a whiny soldier who's complaining and just does this. Like, it's like, the audacity of the Doctor having a go at the soldier for doing that when that is his job, and the Doctor we've seen the Doctor kill multiple times in her run, where he's just like, well, you have no right to argue with him. You've killed multiple Daleks, killed other things. Hush.
In classic Who, the Doctors kill a lot more.
Yeah.
The thing is, the Doctor has moved on from that and has grown, and there's more
Yeah.
of a pacifist.
Like, we've established new lore for the Doctor. Like, the entire point of the War Doctor is why we don't have the Doctor kill.
Yeah.
That's the entire point of this new run. Old Doctor Who, it's fine. That's how the Doctor is then. This point, we don't have a major turning point for the Doctor for them to be like, okay, killing's okay, kind of, now and then, depending on who it is. We don't have that establishment whatsoever.
Yeah.
Episode 3, Grand Serpent is introduced. He's alright, I guess.
Oh, yeah, Grand Serpent, which led to nothing.
He's more of a prominent villain that does nothing, but does more than the main villains of the actual series.
Yeah, he managed to disable units!
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I did like that.
Yeah.
Episode 4, I haven't watched it since it was on air, but it's a brilliant episode. One of the best Angels episode. And the best, writing we've had from Chibnall in a while. And the episode was also co-written by, what's her name? Yeah. Who wrote Hornica Villa Diodati, the best episode of Series 12. Aside from Spyfall Part 1. And then you have the last 2 episodes of Flux, which are terrible. Then you have Legend of the Sea Devils.
Oh, God.
And then you have Power of the Doctor. I may have skipped one of the things there, but most of her show is skippable.
Oh yeah, it was painful.
Yeah.
It felt like a chore.
She could have been a really good Doctor. She could have been a really good Doctor, and that's what's annoying. If we didn't have Chibnall and had someone else, she could have been so good.
If we had Russell T Davies, she would have been.
Oh my gosh!
Absolutely amazing.
Just
Russell, bring her back.
The potential there. Oh, and it's so annoying because like Chibnall wrote Broadchurch, and I've only seen the first season of it, but it's really good, and Jodie Whittaker is really good in that, and she's okay to alright in Doctor Who. It's just like, how do we go from that to that?
Yeah, but I definitely think she tried her best though.
And the companions,
yeah.
You do nothing with the companions until like the second season that they're in. Like, and then you get rid of 2 of them.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point? Like, you give them a mini arc in one episode, and then you don't bring it back, and they leave, and they don't really show up.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point in that?
Yeah, I'm at least happy that Jodie did have as much fun as she did, at least with the time she had, and how much for like young girls, how much she reached those. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But going back to what you said, speaking of a chore, Doctor Who Doom or whatever.
Do we have to talk about Doomsday?
I don't even know
my
what that
god.
is.
Oh no! I'm just gonna say this right now for the audience. It's a dumb concept for the 60th.
It's a thing.
Don't pay-
It's a thing no one cares about, but they keep pushing anyway.
Yeah, they're roasting the comments. My god.
I find them quite funny, to be honest.
Yeah.
They're quite funny. It's just so funny to see no one care about this at all.
Yeah, that's funny in general with these types of things where, they just don't care. So like, okay, bye.
We're gonna introduce a Doctor Who character, a multimedia that's an assassin. But here's the thing: she has 24 hours to escape and live and be saved by the Doctor or something. Why would the Doctor care about an assassin?
They wouldn't. Oh, definitely would. Definitely.
I don't know if I'm wording it right, but you know what I mean. So, that was fun.
Yeah.
Just ranting about Doctor Who and iCarly.
I enjoyed it though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Felt
No.
very natural.
But yeah.
I don't know, I'm not gonna repeat that. It has to be listened back to by Reese when he.
Yeah, I can't wait to edit this later.
Yeah, you're not gonna edit it out.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed us returning. I've certainly enjoyed my time.
I have as well. It's been
This
right
is,
fun.
this is yeah. Next episode, we'll probably have a returning guest. We won't say who, but we'll have a returning guest.
Ooh.
So stay tuned for that on 2 Fridays time at 8 p.m.
We'll see you in 2 weeks.
See you then.
Get in. Bye bye.